So areas, a lot of you probably, kind of glance over the market here and there. Um, this is a topic that realistically, I'm happy to get on phone calls with investors who aren't as familiar with the areas, kind of do a deep dive into where we're looking. Most of my clients, I think most of the Win Group, I think just most people overall who are looking in Kansas City come here for the cash flow that I talked about early on. So what that kind of breaks down to is typically, the C plus B minus areas for the most part. What those areas typically are Independence, Raytown. If we're looking south, Kansas City, it's typically Ruskin Heights and Grandview. Waldo's kind of right there in the middle. And then Gladstone is north of the river and the surrounding is around Gladstone. So happy to dive more into this, specifically one-on-one after in the questions. Of course, you could go to the A minus B plus areas such as Overland Park, Kansas, Roland Park, Kansas. Waldo is technically kind of on its way up there. You can find properties there, of course, but realistically, you're probably going to be looking at anywhere from 5 to 7% cash on cash. They're just better prices, nicer assets. Realistically, you probably have nicer, more financially well-off tenants. But it just takes you longer to get to that financial freedom standpoint. This is usually an intro conversation I have with most of my clients that I take on in the beginning phases of what they're looking for. Do you want to play the long game with the appreciation in the nicer areas, or do you want the initial cash flow to start portfolio and kind of snowball it into something else? Realistically, these are most of the areas we are working in to find cash flow, the BRRRR properties that a lot of us want.